Hi and welcome to percentage yield. Now here I'm going to talk through a basic example and then we're going to use a chemical reaction example just to get your brain cells going. So percentage yield is about how much product you get compared to how much you expect to get. So if we look at this here, we've got some apples and some oranges, and when we put them together we get appley oranges. And if we said, say, that you had 10 grams of this here, like that, and we had 5 grams of that there, then we would expect 15 grams of appley oranges. But sometimes you might get less than you expect. And this calculation is to work out what percentage yield you actually get. Yield means amount. So why might you get less product than you would expect? Well, there are 3 reasons, so just remember a couple of them because they're not going to ask you for all 3. The first one is reversible reaction. So if a reaction is going this way and then we're going backwards and then going that way and then going backwards, like the Haber process, then when you stop it, your product, you might have lots of reactants still left and you've got a bit of product. So not everything is reacted, it's gone forwards, it's gone backwards. It hasn't all made the product that you expect. Some of the product may also be left here, this is B, when you're trying to separate it. Say you've made 2 things here. If you've made 2 things, you want to separate the one that you want out, you might leave a bit behind. So that's a good one to remember. And then C, which is a bit fluffy, is some of the reactants may react in an unexpected way. Yeah, okay, so let's have a look at some maths then. So here, maybe they'll give you this one. Say you carried out this reaction. Calcium oxide plus water gives you calcium hydroxide. And you, oh no, look at that. And you only obtained 39 grams of calcium hydroxide. What is the percentage yield? So let's find out how much we should have made. Now you need your periodic table, which we get in the exam, and a calculator. So if we look up Ca, I think that is 40, but I will check with my handy periodic table. Yes, it is 40 plus 16 for the oxygen. So 56 of that. Okay, and then water, 2 hydrogens, that's 2 plus 16 for oxygen is 18. So the maximum amount of product that you would expect to get there is 56 and 18, and that would be 74 grams. 74 grams. Marvellous. Now you could check that out by using the periodic table. 1 calcium, add 2 oxygens, add 2 hydrogens would come to 74. Right, you only obtained 39, so that's 39 out of a possible 74. Now out of is a divide sign. 39 out of 74. Now that comes to 39 divided by 74 equals 0.53, and to make it a percentage you times it by 100. So if I times this by 100, I'd end up with 53%. That is the answer. Okay, so there's the answer, 53%, because you got 39 out of a possible 74, and they might ask you that. Why might you have got less than expected? Can you remember one of them? If not, go back, and there they are. You've just got to say one of those. Fabulous. That is percentage yield. Oh, thank you.